Conor McGregor meets his opponent at the press conference, saying he's in the right mindset to knock out his opponent, referring to him as a 5'2" midget and saying that he would get knocked out easily.
Number one. Who gives a shit if number 2 steps out in place of number 3? At the end of the day, I'm number 1. So it makes no difference who is standing across the octagon from me. I'm looking to go in there and represent my nation and fight with pride, and I'm going to kill this man across from me. He's a little 5'2" twerp. He should have kept his mouth shut, and I'm going to slap the face off him, and that's it. And I will be an absolute monster inside that octagon. You know, he's too.
As usual, Conor had quite a lot to say about his upcoming opponent in Chad Mendes. He proclaimed that he is a twerp and he will be a monster within the octagon, saying he is too small and Conor's power will rip him apart.
Then he will break. Then I'm going to pick him apart. Then his facial structure will be rearranged after the fight. He has, you know, you talk about his entries into the exchanges, but really he has only been semi-successful against really low par grapplers on the feet. Other than that, he has looked very basic. He backs up. He is a novice in my eyes. I look at him as a novice. He throws an overhand right. He looks at the floor, closes his eyes, and hopes for the best.
Conor and Mendes begin to trade verbal jabs at each other, with Conor sending shots towards his fight style. Mendes says Conor is skinny and cutting too much weight, to which McGregor replies he will demolish him. Conor then goes on to say that he will find out the difference in skill level when they both collide.
Do you have a message for Conor?
Yeah, I mean, here's my outlook on first off, Conor. How tall are you, buddy?
5'9".
Alright, I'm 5'6".
You're 5'4" at least.
3 inches taller than me, buddy.
5'4" at least. You should stand up because we can barely see you on the screen.
Yeah, alright. I match up horrible for this guy. Conor, do you know what wrestling is?
I can rest my balls on your forehead.
Yeah, I know. So when I look at this guy, I see dollar signs in my bank account. This is a bad matchup for him. If he ever wants to do this, I'd be down to come to Ireland. I'd sell out an arena with you and let's make that big bucks.
Personally, I don't see I wish you all the best. I don't think it's going to be any different from the previous contest. But don't worry, I will take that belt from Jose and I will come back hunting for your little midget head.
Both men would have a weigh-in before the fight. The tension seems to be rising.
Monkey.
Now the fight is about to get underway, with both fighters about to take each other on. There seems to be a lot of hype and build up towards the fight, so let's see how it will play out. Those who said Mendes could take down McGregor were proven correct rather quickly. Those who said McGregor could spring right back up were also correct. Mendes got McGregor to the mat early in the first round, but the notorious one worked to his feet and the fight went back to stand-up exchanges. The takedowns weren't done yet though. Mendes went on to take down McGregor twice, more in the opening frame. He ended the round on top and doing damage to a bloodied McGregor. Mendes once again went to wrestling in the second frame. After McGregor landed a few strikes on the feet, Mendes scored another takedown and went to work with elbows to McGregor. McGregor's knockout power proved to be too much. However, after the two fighters scrambled to their feet in the late second round, McGregor started throwing combinations with a great sense of urgency. Mendes had the early edge, but the 26-year-old Irishman got the decisive blow when he caught his opponent with a left-handed punch to the jaw.
monkey.
Mendes fell to the floor, ultimately causing Herb Dean to call an end to the fight. This is an example of trash talk gone right for the champion Conor McGregor and him humbling Chad Mendes.